Jesus relinquishing his divine rights to fully experience humanity, articulated in Philippians 2:6-7, where Paul writes, "Who, bringing the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant, and coming in the likeness of men." This passage elucidates the profound ministry of the Incarnation, depicting how the Eternal Word willingly set aside his divine privileges to dwell among us as a servant. Term made himself of no reputation suggests a self-emptying or voluntary refraining from leveraging his divine attributes. This does not imply that he ceased to be God, but rather he chose to operate within the confines of human experience and limitations. Hebrews 2:14-17. It is further expounded upon, stating, "Inasmuch then as the children have partaken of flesh and blood, he himself otherwise shared in the same, that through death he might destroy him who had the power of death, that is, the devil, and release those who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage." Thus, through his humanity, Jesus identified with us in every aspect except sin, sharing in our struggles and challenges. Jesus' life exemplifies this sharing in humanity. He experienced hunger, Matthew 4:2, exhaustion, John 4:6, and sorrow, John 11:35, along with the myriad of human emotions and conditions. In doing so, he laid the groundwork for our salvation by enduring trials and temptations, proving himself to be a compassionate high priest, Hebrews 4:15. Moreover, this act of humility culminated in his sacrificial death on the cross, as noted, Romans 5:8. But God demonstrates his own love toward us, in that, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Through his willingness to embrace human limitations, Jesus embarked on a path of redemption, demonstrating his profound love for humanity. As believers, we can find great encouragement in his example. Jesus not only sympathizes with our weaknesses, but also empowers us through the Holy Spirit to live out our faith authentically. In remembering his humility and sacrifice, we are called to exhibit love and servanthood toward others, reflecting the character of Christ in our lives.